this video, we're going to show you how to leverage Aparavi's custom reports. We'll show you how to create those custom reports, and then how to leverage groupings and sortings. And then we'll also show you how to add aggregations and filters to really get the report that you're looking for. Now let's get started by hopping into the Aparavi platform and into our demo environment. We can begin by selecting reports from the top menu bar all the way to the right. Now we can create a custom report. And from here, we'll create a report looking specifically for duplicates within our environment. Anything greater than one copy would be a duplicate. As you can see here, I have options to select from available fields, and then the selected fields are the columns which are going to get generated within my report. Let's go ahead and stick with the columns that are already pre-selected here and go ahead and click search. Once my report is generated, I can take a look and see that now I have over 10,000 results, and I'm able to download these results in Excel or PDF, create a streaming link to these results so I can feed it into another application such as Power BI or Microsoft Excel, and then of course I can print these results as well. You can also save this report as a public or private report and share it with others. Now, if you're looking at this report and it does not have all the information you're looking for, you can select this grid pattern, this query, and then change the way the report is generated. So let's say I'm looking specifically for the location of the file and then also who the owner of these duplicate files are. I can click search to regenerate the report. Now that the report is regenerated, you can see that there's two additional columns in my report, both owner and local path. So now that we have the report that we're looking for, let's take a look at our grouping and sorting options. As you can see here at the bottom, we can change the number of items viewed per page. By default it is set to 100, but you can change that to up to 250 items per page. And then here we can begin by sorting. We can sort by ascending or descending. We'll select ascending, and then we can also further refine our view by grouping this particular column. What this is going to do is this is going to group the items based on owner in ascending order. Right, so now I can click this collapse all groups, and I can see that A. Baker and A. Thomas have items. I can click on the next page and I can see that there are additional owners for particular items. If I expand this, you can see all of the different files that are owned by A. Thomas, and what we can do to further refine it and maybe even assist A. Thomas out in cleaning up his duplicate files, we can go ahead and group by the local path column as well. So now we have two different groupings within this report. So not only do we have it grouped by owner, but we also have it grouped by file location. So now I can hand this report off to A. Thomas and he can go and deem what he can delete or not. So now that we've gone over the reporting and grouping options within the reporting engine, I've gone ahead and removed both the grouping and sorting options. And what I've done now is gone ahead and refreshed our report, so we can take a look at aggregations and filters built into the platform. So let's say we've generated this report because we want an understanding of how much space is wasted by duplicate files. What we can do is we can actually click on the three dots once again, but instead of grouping or sorting, as you can see here, since this is a numerical value, we can actually perform an aggregation: sum, min, max, and average. So let's go ahead and click sum, and as you can see here, we have a total space. You can also change the value over to, let's say, gigabytes or terabytes, and see how much space is being consumed by duplicate files. So not only do we have aggregations built into the reporting engine, but we also have filtering options, right? So if you're looking to filter for, let's say, a specific owner, once again, the three dots, your magical button here to do everything, we can select filter, and then we can select and enter a value for this filter. So let's say I want to look for a particular owner, for example, A. Baker, and I will filter, and then I can see all of the files owned by A. Baker. So now that I've created this really great report that I'd like to use in the future, let's go ahead and save this as a custom report. We'll go ahead and give it a name and save it as public. Now, when we go into the Reports tab, I'll be able to execute this report whenever I like. You do also have the option to export and import reports as well. In this video, we showed you how the Aparavi platform can provide you with simplified custom reporting. by being able to easily create your own custom reports and quickly being able to get that tailored view that you're looking for. We also showed you how you can intelligently filter results and get an aggregate for your specific dataset. If you'd like to learn more, please go to get.aparavi.com.